Oh, take 7, I think. I just erased take 6 by accident. Welcome. This is Fun Parks Comics with Old Grizz. We are.
All right.
Hello, Old
We
Grizz.
cleared the old track out. We
Yes.
brought in the clip,
Yes.
brand new clip. We got a lot of room. I can bring in the bass
We
guitar.
went
We'll do
and
that. I'll
we
get the
brought
guitar
in
going.
the rides from Winter Candyland. I brought them into the clipboard, and from the clipboard, I brought them into here, and it'd be like the franchise. So it'd be Olaf Logging, which is Old Grizz's Logging and Forestry, Olaf. So it'll be Olaf Logging Company, and that's where the logging side's going to come in, and that's where the sawmill and stuff is now. And what we did is I had to speed up some of these clips in order to get them to fit in the 15-minute that I have set so that I can post these without having to go to the premium because I can't afford a monthly another monthly payment on something. So I stick to the under the 15 minutes, and that way I can post stuff on my. And usually that's enough anyway. Um, and here I'm building on the entrance to the park because it was just an open hole. So what I've done is, well, you've seen it in the other video where I built this here part, and now I will add on to this here and create a little entrance place. And there's the old track. I renamed the log ride, the sawmill stuff. I renamed that Olaf Logging Company. And then the roller coaster with the train, that I renamed it as No Brakes Express. So now the next part about this is gonna be creating the pathway. Once I get this entrance area pretty much finished, I'm learning to finish one area before I move on because then I don't come back and it never does get finished. But the park is like that. You are constantly adding to it, so it's never actually a finished thing because you can always take a ride out, put another ride in. You can fix stuff because as time goes by, rides get older and older, and people stop riding them. So you got to refresh them, refurberize them to get people to ride them again, and it's adjusting the prices and stuff like that. That's getting into the actual game part of it, where you have to maintain a certain level and stuff. I usually do just a sandbox where I can just build my parks, and then I'll use one of the customers as their viewpoint to go through the park and just see what it looks like from their point of view. Um, Funds are unlimited, so I can build whatever I want, which is kind of fun. I enjoy. That's what I enjoy about the game. And it's similar. I was doing Roller Tycoon back in the day, and it's very similar to this, where I could build and build and build, and it was fun. I liked that part. As far as doing the management part, I didn't. It wasn't too much fun, no. But I can see where people that enjoy that kind of it's really included. You got all kinds of little factors and stuff. You got to take care of your faculty, your staff, the janitors, and the security guys that keep the bullies from breaking your benches, and they will too. You go through and you'll see a couple broken benches turned over garbage cans. Well, then you got to replace them. See, and then if you're working with a monthly income and stuff like that, that costs money. So you do what you can to try and eliminate that. Um, Hiring staff, I can hire as many staff as I want. It won't cost me that much because I have unlimited funds. So I can hire four janitors to keep an area clean. So that's a little excessive, but you can go that route. Um, and there's this I just put in staff building right there, and I'm making that staff building a security office. So this side was going to be a security office. And like I said, I'll put in a couple doors and some windows, and I'll make it look a little bit more business-like. And the other side of the hall, I got first aid in there. So there's a first aid office in there. And like I said, I'll put a couple more windows. I'll put some up top because I think that upper part's I'm going to use that as like a storage area. So I need a couple big doors down there with a little bit of light up that whole hall. And oh, this beginning area, I liking the way it's looking. That's my info, and I put in a video camera, and so I copied that one, and I'm going to put the other security camera right here, right by the security office. I might have to go see if there's a sign for a security office. But what I've done is where I put these video cameras, I put a clapboard to show that it's kind of like a video that people are being filmed or videoed or security. So it's more or less for me to know where the cameras are so I can get camera views. Because when you use the security camera, the capture view, like it'll work a lot better when I open the park and take it off pause. And ooh, I didn't know you could change colors. Look at that. It said Planet Coaster on it in little red letters. And this is the view from camera one. And there's Foxy down there. Like I said, it's on pause right now because I don't want the park to fill up yet. So, and that's, like I said, that was just a hole in the wall, hole in the ground, and I built that just to, it looks a little better than just that big old empty hole, so it created an entrance coming into the park. Like I said, I'm going to do a little bit more with the foliage, kind of spiffing it up a little bit. And I could put a ride back there too, where have the path go in and back and around to get onto the ride. But see, no, I don't want to do that yet. I'll come up with something. I'll work on it. That would be my next step, is to make the paths, get the paths put in, and that kind of helps me know where to put things and be able to be in touch with the, make contact with the pathways, for facilities and stuff. And like I'm saying, it's like some of the old builds I've done has just been a single path going one direction, and it creates a lot of congestion. Like when you put little stalls there, people stop, they form lines, and then people got to walk around them. So, and this is like the first time I built like a little plaza off to the side where people can go and get coffee, form a line, and still leave the path coming in open. And I'm making it a little wider than just a single pathway. So, and this will create a little bottleneck right here, but that's alright. That'll just start funneling through, and I've opened up the path on the other side. So I want to put in a couple more facilities, but like I said, I want to put them off to the side, create little sitting areas where they have the little shops and stuff, and that way the main pathway will be clear. And that's what I'm going to do there. That's coming up. Because I got to connect the rest. I got to connect the rides on the other side. See if I get those connected. There's a chipmunk. That's me sped up. That's, like I said, some of these clips I speed them up to make them fit that 1458. And so that's why my voice gets sped up, because it's already a video I had recorded earlier. I bring it in, or I'm talking while I'm building. So that's part of the actual video, that voice. So when you speed it up, the voice speeds up. So I'm gonna try and make it so that when I'm building, I'll talk slower, maybe move a little slower, so that when I speed it up, it won't be, it'll be chipmunk-like voice, but be able to understand what he's saying. Huh? Here's that one. No singing. Okay. You got music in the background. I got the bass going in the background. We got there it is. That's No Brakes Express. And then there's Olaf Logging on the other right there. That'd be where the log rise is, and the sawmill. That'd be Olaf Logging. Yeah, I created a logo for it, and it's on the side of the trucks over there. So I'll be bringing a couple of those in. I think I got a couple over by the roller coaster. I also got a couple over by the Olaf Logging. So, oh, excuse me. I thought I was gonna sneeze. I apologize. See, that's Olaf Logging right there. And I'm kind of talking about maybe building like a little cave area, creating like a outlaws hideout in there, and I can have like a little shootout going on as the logs are going through. That'd be my dark ride. You know, something similar to what I did with the sleigh ride, but it'd have maybe a gunfight. I could put a little old shack in there, make it look like that bandits are hiding out in there, and then have a shootout as the logs go by. And we can have something like that too, you know, exploding barrels. I could use the exploding barrel there. We'll see. We'll work on that. That's going to be a big, major build, so I'll have to work on bringing up the landscaping, creating an inner area that'd be kind of hollow, so I could put stuff in there and have the river raft go through there. You know, be a slow kind of winding raft through there with the different stuff going on. And that's what we'll do for that ride over there. It will create that as like a special feature for this park, plus the racetracks. I might do the double racetrack thing again, where one's a desert race and one's like just a regular racetrack with off-track amusement park that'll be set up for, you know, simple rides that you see at a simple fairground. You tear down after the weekend and move to the next racing circuit and set back up for the weekend and have a little fair going on while the races are going on over the weekend type thing. But that's gonna be a little major build there. So, and like I said, the first thing to do then is get the pathways built, lay them down, get a general flow of what the traffic might be, and then going and putting in these different rides. So we got a roller coaster, we got the log flume, we need the river ride, and then a couple merry-go-rounds, and gotta have a Ferris wheel. The big Ferris wheel always looks good. So we'll put those in, and we'll expand this a little bit. Like I said, I gotta get some of the different trucks here with advertisements on the side for the fairground. So we're coming up on the end of this clip. I want kind of playing around with the chipmunk voice, and like I said, I'm gonna try and work it so that when I'm actually doing the build, kind of slow my speech down a little bit. That way, when I speed it up, it's more understandable, but it'll still be like the chipmunk voice. We're at 14, 17, 18. I think this is a good time to say, for Phil Ed and old Grizz, thank you for watching, and hoping everybody's staying safe, and we'll see you on the next build, or this build, but the next video clip. As far as Fun Parks Comics, ELA Studio and Sons, thank you for watching. I think that covers everybody. Okay, on to the next clip.
Thank you for watching.
Oh, you're welcome.
Everybody, please be safe.